Hey guys, Maya here, and today's class is Power Soul Flow. It is designed just like the true vinyasa, where we are matching our breath with our movements. So get ready for some energizing movements to strengthen and stretch different parts of our body. We're going to focus a lot on our lower limbs, in particular the areas above the knees and below the knees, to stabilize and strengthen our knees. Let's get into it. I'm going to have you start off on your mat completely flat, like corpse pose. So as you make your way down, extend the entire body onto your mat. We'll start off in banana pose. So bringing your legs over to one corner of the mat, stretch the arms overhead, and stretch those arms similar as if you're trying to make a moon with your body. One long line of energy from the toes all the way to the hands, and just stretching the side body. Taking a deep inhale through the nose and out of the mouth. To take this a little deeper, you can cross your right ankle over the left, and you can grab your left wrist with your right hand and stretching the side of the right body. Good. And then find that same motion over to the opposite direction. Level it out. Find that banana or C shape. Cross the ankles if you'd like. Squeeze the thighs and reach those arms over in the same direction. Now you want to make sure your hips are parallel or flat with the mat, and it's the upper body and lower limbs that are curving over. Taking deep breaths here. Grabbing that left wrist, right wrist, stretching it out. And then bring it back to neutral. Slowly guide one knee and then the other knee into the chest. Drop your arms around your legs. Pick the bum off of the mat. Lift the head. Lift the shoulder blades and then relax them back down. I want you to give yourself a big hug around the legs. So squeeze tight. Lift the head. Show yourself some love. And then gently release that down, arms out by your side. Slowly straighten your legs up in the air. And I want you to point and flex the toes a few times to warm up our joints and loosen up the body here. It's important to pay very close attention to the breath, as in true vinyasa. Breath to movement. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Now you have two choices to get up. Either you can curl over and press your way up to a seated posture, or you can rock your way up to seated. Once you've come to seated, cross your legs and have a nice straight spine. Hands will come to the top of the knees. Take a big inhale, open the chest and heart, open the throat. On your exhale, start to round the spine, tuck the chin, cave the back in. Inhale to reverse that motion, coming into your cow spine. And your exhale, round and curl. As you warm up here, choose a focal point on the wall or on the ground as you are moving through this cat-cow sequence, paying total attention to how your breath is flowing. Now let's come into table pose. And once in table, fingers are really wide, your wrists are directly in line with your shoulders. Bring those knees directly under your hips, and the tops of the feet are pressed firmly into the mat. Good. Take a deep breath in through the nose, gaze between your fingers, And on your exhale, just gently release. Take another inhale. This time, tuck your toes and lift the knees about 3 inches off the mat. So just barely hovering here, engaging the core, and act as if there is something between the thighs and you're hugging your inner thighs. Another deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, press the hips up, and let's find downward dog. Now, modification for downward dog. If this is your first time in yoga, in your practice, be sure to pay very close attention to any sensations that you are experiencing. The modifications that you can take for downward facing dog would be to bend the knees, taking pressure off of your hamstrings. Or if this is too much for you in downward facing dog, just sway it out. Sway it out and warm up here. Be mindful of your weight being placed throughout all fingers, not just dumped into the wrist here. We want it to be throughout the entire fingertips. You can slowly start to press those heels down, lift the bum, bring your torso and your rib cage towards the thighs. Find 2 more breaths here. In through the nose and out of the mouth, nice and loud. Good. One more, deep inhale. Nice and cleansing. All right, look between those hands, bend the knees, step or walk. Bring the feet to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Take your inhale to lift up halfway. And on your exhale, fold it down, bend the knees, curl over your thighs. Good. Bring your feet about hips distance. I want you to grab opposite elbows. Allow gravity to pull the upper body towards the mat, connecting to the earth. It might feel yummy to sway from side to side. I love this. Maybe nod the head yes. Shake it no. And release. Good. Relax the hands onto the mat. And you can bring your fingertips, or if you have a book or a block that you would want to put your fingertips on top of to bring the ground closer to you, go ahead and do that. We're going to get into a twist here. So with the knees bent, straighten just the left leg. Peel that left arm to stack on top of the right. Take an inhale, rotate. On your exhale, slowly bring it back down. Good. Same thing, opposite side. Inhale, reach it up. Left knee bent, right leg straight. Exhale, curl it back down. And again, inhale over onto the left. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to the right. And exhale, bring it down. Once more on the left. Inhale, stretch it up. Nice deep bend in the right knee. Exhale, bring it down. Over onto the opposite side. Inhale, stretch it up. And exhale, bring it down. Good. Slide the hands up the legs. Bring them all the way to the hip crease. Create straight legs, a flat back. So you're sitting that tush, that bum back towards the mat. And the back is really flat. So you feel some fire going on in the backs of the legs. This is good. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, sink the bum down like you're sitting in a chair. Look down. And you want to make sure that your knees are in line with your ankles. You have the ability to shift forward and back. You do not want to have your knees so far over your toes. The objective here is to keep the knees parallel with the ankles. And look at your toes. Now with your hands on your hip, scoop the pelvis under, squeeze those glutes. On your inhale, reach the arms up. And on your exhale, can you get any lower? Good. Take another inhale. On your exhale, get a little lower. We're in this together. One more inhale. And on your exhale, straighten the legs. Bring the hands to the center of your heart. And just breathe here. Embracing the power and the grace that you have within you. Feet are rooted into the mat. You are connected with the earth. Breathing through the belly. On your next inhale, I'd like you to gather your breath. Reach the arms up. Bring the hands together. On your exhale, fold it all the way down. We're going to flow through this again. So roll it up to a mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up. The knees are slightly bent here. On your exhale, fold it down. On your inhale, roll it up. Bring the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, roll it up like a mummy. Tailbone tucked, arms out wide and up. And exhale, fold it down. Last one, inhale, roll it up. Roll it, roll it, roll it, arms all the way up. Exhale, fold it down. Good, bring the hands to the mat and step back with one foot, bend the other, and come into your plank pose. Modification for plank here would be to drop the knees for half plank. Wherever you are, challenge yourself, feel the fire within. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, let's meet in downward facing dog. Once you make it to downward facing dog, get your alignment correct. Fingers are wide. Press into the fingertips. Press the heels towards the mat and shift the torso towards your thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go with the fire. Lift the left leg up in the air. It doesn't matter how far you kick it up. Just lift it. Then look between the hands, bend both knees, and guide your left foot between your hands. If it only makes it just barely there, you can help it. Modify as you need to because this is your practice and I want you to find your flow. Alright, right foot comes onto the mat. And we're preparing for what's called Warrior 1. So the back foot is at about 45-degree angle from the left foot. The wider your stance is, the easier it is for you to balance. If the feet are more in line, it'll be like a tight rope. So imagine balancing on a tight rope versus train tracks. Once you've found where you want your feet to be, think about rooting in all points of the feet. Bend the left knee so the knee is directly over the ankle. Bring your hands to your hips. Take an inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, slowly straighten the back. And exhale, hold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And on your exhale, bend the elbows to a 90-degree angle. So like a cactus with the arms. Take an inhale here, squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. And on your exhale, bring your pinkies and your elbows to meet. Inhale, open it up. Maybe puff that chest towards the ceiling. And on your exhale, close. Elbows and pinkies meet. 3 more rounds. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more. Big inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. Now stretch those arms up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, peel open into warrior two. So the back foot comes parallel with the back of the mat. You're keeping your stance about the same width with the feet. Turn your torso towards the right and reach the arms in opposite directions parallel with the ground. Grab fists, making fists, and then roll your wrists in little circles and opposite direction. Now separate the fingers really wide. Guide your torso so that it is facing towards the right. But that front knee, as you look down, it's covering just the 3 last toes. So you should be able to see your big toe and your second toe. You have the ability to move this here. And as we get into strengthening our knees, we want to make sure our alignment is exactly where it needs to be so that we don't injure ourselves. Strong legs, strong knees. Flip the palms up. Take an inhale and straighten that left leg. Reach the arms up overhead. On your exhale, slowly press the energy down and away from you, parallel with the arms. Left knee bent. Flip the palms up. Inhale, straighten left leg. Arms reach up. Exhale, press it back down, warrior two. 3 more. Flip palm. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press it down, warrior two. Flip palms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Last one. Flip up. Inhale, reach. And exhale, press it down. Cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot. Come onto the ball of your right toes. And sweep this left leg back in the air. 3-legged dog. Hold for 5. Fingers are wide. You're rooted. 4. Kick that heel up. 3. Keep breathing. 2. However high you can lift it. 1. Slowly bring that left foot down. Downward facing dog. Realign. Recenter. Regroup. And we have a second side, so let's get into it. Right leg stretches up in the air. On your exhale, slowly bring the right foot in between the hands. Help it if you need to. Right foot planted, left foot comes onto the mat, preparing for warrior one. Right knee is in line with the ankle. Back foot is rooted, back leg is straight. Hands come to your hips. Take an inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Feel it. Challenge yourself. Next inhale, slowly lift, straighten the spine. And exhale, sink into it. Once you find your bearings with your legs, reach those arms up in the air, stretching up to the ceiling, up to the sky. On your next exhale, bend the elbows at a 90-degree angle, cactus. Inhale, squeeze shoulder blades together behind you. Exhale, elbows and pinkies meet. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, bring it in. 3 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, stretch, lift up. Exhale, close. Reach those arms up. And then pivot for your warrior two. So open up. Back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Right foot is parallel with the sides of the mat. Your shoulders are in line with your hips. And that front knee is tracking over your last 3 toes. Tuck the tailbone slightly. Make fists with your hands. And do the same thing. Find those little wrist movements. Keep the breath nice and steady. Go in the opposite direction with your wrist rolls. And then separate the fingers out wide. Look down your right middle finger. Focus. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Flip the palms up. Straighten the right leg. Reach the right arms up. Exhale. Press the energy down. Come back to warrior two. Flip palms up. Inhale. Reach up. Right leg straight. Exhale. Press it down. 3 more. Flip up. Inhale. Exhale. Flip up. Inhale. Exhale. Flip up. Inhale. Stretch up. Strong legs. Exhale. Press it down. Warrior two. Last one. Inhale. Reach up. And exhale. Press it down. Good. Cartwheel the hands to frame the right foot. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Right leg sweeps back and in the air, 3-legged dog. Hold it steady for 5. Keep some engagements in the hands. 4. Keep the engagement in the feet. 3. Torso towards the thigh. 2. And 1. Slowly bring that right foot down. Full downward dog. Hold it steady. 2 full breaths. In through the nose, out the mouth. Let the fire release. Yes, inhale. Exhale. Good. Lift the heels. Bring the knees to the mat. Untuck the toes and come into child's pose. Child's pose is our best friend in yoga. So throughout the practice, if you ever feel like you need to regroup and recenter, child's pose is exactly where you want to be. Now that you know that, let's keep building the fire. Inhale, roll it back up to table pose. Tuck the toes. Exhale, press up, downward facing dog. Once rooted into those feet, into those fingers, lift the left leg, 3-legged dog. This time, bend the knee, open the hips towards the left. Make some circles in the left ankle. And if you are experiencing any snap, crackle, and pops, it's all good. Breathing. Now close that hip and send that left foot between the hands. Setting up for our warrior one again. Strong legs, both feet on the mat. Right foot is about 35 or 45 degrees from the left. Bring the hands to the hips. Take an inhale. Exhale. Knee in line with the ankle on the left. And slowly lift up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, arms come up to the ceiling. And exhale, root your energy down into your feet. As above, so below, as we say in yoga. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, slowly cactus the arms to be parallel, triceps with the mat. Take an inhale. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, elbows and pinkies meet. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open up. As wide as you can, puff the chest up. Exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Arms reach up. And then spiral open for warrior 2. Same as before here. Find your bearings with your legs. Arms are parallel with the ground. Good. Flip the palms up. Reach the arms up. Straighten that left leg. Inhale. Exhale. Press the energy down. Warrior 2. Flip palms up. Inhale. Reach. Exhale. Press it down. Warrior 2. And again. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Press it down. Good. Cartwheel the hands to frame the foot. And we're coming into triangle pose. So take a shorter stance here. And totally okay if you bring another block into this equation here. So the back foot is still at a 45-degree angle. With the stance shorter, we give a little bit more room for our thighs to do its thing. So the left hand comes to the inside of the left foot. You can be on your fingertips, you can be on your palms, or you can be on a block. Once you've found where you want your hands to be, bring your right hand to your right hip. Both legs are straight here. Try not to lock the knees. Slowly rotate the heart towards the right. Peel so that you bring the right shoulder on top of the left shoulder. Now reach that right arm up to stack on top of the left arm. Can you twist the torso anymore? If you take your gaze towards the mat, it might help you with your balance. If you take your gaze towards the ceiling, it's a little challenge. Take one more breath here, wherever you are. And on your exhale, slowly bring the right hand down, bend into that knee, frame the foot with your hands, come onto the ball of your right foot, and step back for plank pose. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, just the right knee is going to come down. Spiral open the left foot so it's parallel with the mat. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Slowly peel the left arm to stack on top of the right. Little balance challenge here. Hold it nice and steady. Breathing. If you like a little challenge here, try to lift that left leg parallel with the ground. Hold, engage. One more inhale. On the exhale, make your way back to plank pose. One breathe, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. We have a second side. Next inhale, right leg lifts up. On your exhale, bring the foot between the hands and come into your warrior 1 stance. Take it easy. Hands come to the hips. Find your bearings with your legs and your feet. Take an inhale, hold. Try to keep the back parallel with the ground. Press that left heel towards the mat. On your inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, sink into your posture. Fully engage in the legs and the arms. On your next exhale, cactus the arms 90 degrees at the elbows. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, elbows and pinkies meet. Inhale, open up. And exhale, close it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one, nice and big. Inhale. Exhale. Reach those arms up. On your exhale, spiral open for warrior 2. Look at that back foot. Is it parallel with the ground? Front foot parallel with the sides of the mat. Deep bend into the right knee, not too far. Find your sweet spot. Shoulders over the wrists and arms out. Now flip the palms up. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, create that bubble. Press energy down and away from you, warrior 2. Flip up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deep bend. 3 more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Flip up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. And once more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, press it down. Good. Spiral the hands to frame that right foot. Step the left foot in just a little. Preparing for a triangle pose. So pop onto the fingertips. Both legs straight. Right hand in the inside of the right foot. You're on your fingertips. You're on the palm. Or you're on a block or a book to make it more accessible. Once you've found where you want your fingers to be, both legs straight. Do not lock out your knees. We are strengthening them here. Slowly stack the hips, stack the shoulders, and reach the right arm up. Completely okay to keep one hand on the hip to support. Look down if you like a little help with balance, or look up if you'd like the challenge. One more inhale. On your exhale, left hand comes down. Bend into that right knee. Frame the foot with the hands. Come onto the ball of the left foot. Slide the right leg back. Plank pose. One deep inhale. And on your exhale, bring the left knee down. Pivot so you kickstand with the foot. Right foot is on the mat. The wrist is under the shoulder. Slowly peel the right arm to stack on top of the left. Look down to help with your balance, or up for the challenge. If you want, try to lift that leg. Squeeze in those thighs. If you're shaking, it's good. And nice and gracefully, slowly bring it back down and come into plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, down dog. 2 full cleansing breaths. In through the nose. Out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lift the heels. Bring the knees to the mat. Coming into table pose. Now from table, press the hips forward and come into high cobra. Fingers nice and wide. Eyes of the elbows are forward. I want you to take the legs out really wide, like as wide as the mat here. And then rock from side to side in the hips. Stretching the front body. Maybe you bring the ears away from the shoulders and deepen in the spine. You'll gently make your way all the way onto the mat. Belly onto the mat. And the elbows are going to come right under the shoulders. The palms are flat. Zip those thighs together. And for a little stretch here in the quadriceps, plant the right hand, bend the left knee, and reach back. Hand comes to the foot. Now if you need to wrap a towel or a strap around the foot to make it more accessible, go for it. You can grab the inside or outside, but we're focusing on bringing the heel towards the bum. So heel towards the bum. Bring the ear away from the shoulder on the right. Nice stretch here in the front thigh. And then release. Switch sides. Heel towards the booty. Breathing. And release. I want you to bring the elbows out, stack the palms, and pick your favorite cheek to lay on. Bend the knees. And windshield wiper those legs from side to side. Massaging the front thighs. Also find a little release in the low back perhaps. And then relaxing the legs. Relaxing the entire body. And invite in a sense of surrender. As you lay here, feel all your muscles start to melt. Feel your body just sink into the mat and into the earth. And with every exhale is an opportunity to release what no longer serves. Slowly walk the hands back so that they are directly under the shoulders. Squeeze the elbows by your side, press into the palms, and come up to a seated posture. You may sit in the pose of your choice for the last few moments of class. If you want to lay down in a corpse pose, that's also welcome. This is your practice. Find your own flow. If you like to sit up, make sure the spine is straight. And for these last few moments, just breathe. Just breathe, just be. And acknowledge any sensations and all vibrations that you are experiencing. This is the essence of yoga. Yoga is not something that we do, it is something that we are. A lifestyle. How do you feel? Allow the breath to slow down, easing in to comfort, knowing that you have built the fire within. You created it. And now using that same power to reverse it and come into your ease. Namaste.